Hey everybody, it's the man they call Dave and AJ Strangebrew. We're going to talk about wrestling, and god damn, we need some energy for this. AJ, tell us what we got.
Well, you say that we've got fans, and I know they're working hard, so they're going to need energy. But when they get energy, they want jitterless energy, and nothing's going to jack you up without the jitters like Dubby. If you get an opportunity, check out all of their merchandise. They got the coolest shakers. They've got so many different flavors, and it literally will keep you going all night long. It is Dubby. Check them out. When you go to their site, put in fans working, and we're going to give you 10% off on any order that you put in. And then you could be as jacked up as me and the man they call Dave. Dave, speaking of being jacked up, what do you got for us this week?
10%, baby. Check it out. Let's talk about the four pillars.
You're not going to talk about the fact that Brooks and Jensen are back together? That's the biggest storyline of the week.
Yeah, sorry. I did see that, actually. I saw
she broke his heart, and thank God they were there to pick up the pieces.
Actually, we're setting up for a Braun Breaker Carmelo Hayes match we're going to see, too. Braun speared him through whatever that was. There's some kind of wall.
It looks like they built a retaining wall and then just put him through it.
I saw Indy Hartwell. Looks like she got legit injured and came back.
Oh, no, her leg bent in a way that nobody should. And then she finished the match. I haven't seen anything since then about her being injured.
Right.
But if you watch that in slow motion, her freaking leg bent.
Yeah, she got back in there. They got to the finish of the match, but pretty wild.
Which is a shame, because I was going for Roxanne Perez.
I like Roxanne. I'm thinking Roxanne might get called up.
I will tell you this. I do actually like Tiffany Stratton as a heel. People want to boo her, and she gives it to them to boo them.
She's the type of girl that Vince would probably want to promote, too, and push.
How great of a tag team would her and Lacey Evans be?
See that.
You have Lacey, who's a rugged country girl, military. Put her with Tiffany Stratton and have them play off each other.
Now, let me ask you, though. I wanted to get to this AEW thing for me. The four pillars. I like some of the interactions because MJF and Sammy are so good. Like, they're so good.
Yeah, their interactions are great. The four pillars themselves and the matches have been straight garbage.
Well, the book in here, like, where we got this disqualification and we walk away with... No. Sammy and MJF did it now. They won, but now we're doing this thing. Wow, you guys screwed everybody, so we got to have a tag match now. And if they win the tag match, they're in.
The booking makes no sense whatsoever. What if Tony Khan wanted to go, hey, listen, you screwed everybody over. Here's what you do. You just make it a fucking four-way match.
Right, yeah. You're still
make
in the match.
Make it a pillars match where everybody's actually involved in the match. Put all of them in there so you don't know which way Sammy's going to go. Is he going to help MJF? Tag match?
And here's a nitpicking thing I didn't like, too. This is just a little nitpicky. It's probably just me, again, a little old school. I love Tony Schiavone. But Schiavone calling MJF a prick and tell him, basically do something about it. No, Schiavone's a talent. And at that point, MJF needs to go there and beat his ass. You don't get to talk to a pro wrestler like that. We're supposed to be, you're supposed to be intimidated by these guys.
See an almost 65-year-old man who's an announcer call him a prick and tell him to do something about it, emasculates your world's champion.
It really does. I didn't like
We know MJF can play the coward, but to be a coward to your announcer?
Right. They had Sammy holding back, but still.
Another thing that I'm a little going to nitpick a little bit this week, and I know it sounds like we're going after AEW. I love AEW. I hope I support AEW. I want them to do well.
I want to say about him anyway, so go ahead.
Takeshita, what is it, Takeshita? I didn't like the way they played that out.
Looked like an asshole too, and I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, he ends up looking like he was going to side with the Combat Club, and then they end up beating his ass, and then they start to go save him. So what the hell?
Well, you made everybody look weak in that. You make the Elite look weak because now they're helping the guy who didn't side with him. It's just absolutely insane.
Randy's happy to go back to a four-way match. I have no problem with the four-way match. Again, I just think I didn't like the way we got there. I think there was a better way to get there. Now, one thing I do
Wait a minute. What four-way match?
He said he's happy they're going to go back to the four-way match. I think he's talking about eventually we'll get to the four-way. He said basically Darby and Jungle Boy, we expect them to win next week.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, to the best of my knowledge, it wasn't made a four-way match yet. Tony Khan should have actually just straight made it a four-way match.
Yeah,
he should have came out and said, listen, you guys are trying to screw over the company. You're tarnishing the belt. Let's make it a four-way match.
Some good stuff I want to bring out AEW. We talked about the Owen Hart tournament. We'll be back. And what I loved about this is they had footage of Owen Hart from New Japan I thought that's one thing that's really cool. I like that Tony still has this relationship with different companies. I like that we're using footage, and I like that we're incorporating the past as we build to this. And as me and AJ talked about, and some other people have figured out, the finals of this Owen Hart tournament is going to be in Calgary, and that date is on a Saturday. So it does look like we will be getting a Saturday show. So we'll see.
Matter of fact, to me, if you're going to debut the Saturday show at the end of the Owen Hart tournament and make that your first actual Saturday show.